Have you ever wondered why some slope areas lose their soil so quickly after a heavy rain? Good day everyone, I'm Jericho P. Pasqua. Allow us to present our study titled Assessment on Information, Education, and Communication Campaign on the Use of Recycled Porous Concrete Structures for Soil Erosion Prevention among barangay officials in Barangay Lugbayaw, San Fernando, Quezon. To address these issues, our study aimed to first, identify the challenges faced by the environmental scientists in managing soil erosion in Barangay Lugbayaw. Second, formulate solutions to these problems. And third, to outline how to create recycled porous concrete structures and promote them through an IEC campaign for the barangay officials. Fourth is to assess how effective these structures are in preventing soil erosion once implemented.
The participants for this research are the environmental scientists at Central Volunteer Clinic. They are responsible for applying science-based monitoring, research, and technical expertise to manage and protect and conserve the city's natural resources.
The expertise of the participants is based on their affiliations and roles in environmental protection. These include GIS operators, forest protection officers, OIC chefs, and staff from CELRO and PPO offices. Their experiences in forest conservation and law enforcement reflects their strong background in environmental management and resource protection.
This study assesses the information, education, and communication campaign on using recycled porous concrete structure for soil erosion prevention to benefit the residents of Barangay Lugbayaw, San Fernando, Quezon, officials with actionable knowledge, and contribute to environmental protection.
The key problems encountered are first, deforestation and improper farming practices. Cutting down the trees for land use removes the roots that hold the soil, making it loose and prone to erosion, especially when farmers continuously till steep slopes. Second, the geographical and climatic changes. Barangay Lugbayaw's mountainous terrain and frequent rainfall make it naturally prone to erosion as heavy rains wash away topsoil. And third, the low public awareness and participation of the residents in Barangay Lugbayaw. Many residents lack information about the causes and effects of erosion, making it harder to apply sustainable solutions.
Coordinates of solution. First is environmental degradation, continued topsoil loss, and chronic decline in soil fertility. The result is persistently barren landscape. Next is socio-economic hardship, a sustained decline in agricultural productivity, causing widespread food insecurity, leads to uprising food prices and economic hardship for farming communities. And lastly, capacity gap, a critical lack of community awareness, limited funding, and technical resources for effective prevention.
Our solution focuses in implementing an information, education, and communication ISC campaign that promotes the construction and use of recycled porous concrete structures as a sustainable erosion control measure. Through the ISC campaign, we will inform, educate, and engage the community, especially to the local residents and officials, about how to build and use the structures using recycled materials. This solution is sustainable, low-cost, and environment-friendly as it reuses materials while protecting the land from erosion. In conclusion, our ISC campaign empowers the community to take action through knowledge, collaboration, and innovation for a more sustainable environment.
This project focuses on creating sustainable structures made from recycled concrete aggregates. These materials are not only environmentally friendly, but also help reduce construction waste. What makes the design unique is that these concrete structures are porous, meaning they allow water to pass through instead of simply running off the surface.
Water infiltrate the soil, the resources can lessen soil displacement and surface water pressure, which are common causes of erosion and landslides, especially in sloped areas like Barangay Lugbayaw. Another important feature of the design is the integration of vegetation support. The porous concrete provides small spaces where native grasses or small plants can grow naturally. The vegetation helps anchor the soil, enhances the slope stability, and promotes the ecological resilience by supporting local plant life.
Now, here are some 6 steps in order to implement this solution. First, planning and preparation. To determine the severity of soil erosion issues in Barangay Lumbayo slope regions, we should conduct a need assessment, create an IEC team of environmental and land experts, provide information on recycled porous concrete about its advantages and how it stops soil erosion using IEC materials like brochures, posters, and visual mosaics. Establish a budget and schedule for this campaign operation. Second is coordinating and engaging with stakeholders. Meet with barangay leaders to secure their endorsement and support for the campaign. For technical support and validation, work with Department of Environment and Natural Resources and local government units. Find influential people and important community leaders who can support the advocacy. Third is information distribution. Provide barangay authorities and people with orientation seminars or workshops. Distribute IEC resources that illustrates the operation of recycled porous concrete structure. Display prototype or demonstrate videos to highlight practical uses and efficacy. To reach more people, make use of local radio broadcast and social media.
The fourth one is practical training and demonstration. Establish a prototype site in a barangay area that is prone to erosion. Show how recycled porous concrete structure are made and put into place. To foster knowledge and a sense of ownership, let volunteers and barangay leaders take part in practical construction. The fifth one is evaluation and monitoring. Keep an eye on the pilot site to gauge how well the concrete structure are holding up over time. Ask locals and barangay officials for their opinion on the campaign success. After the IPA campaign, assess the technique level of awareness and acceptance. Record findings and takeaways for potential replication in other barangays. The last one is sustainability and follow-up. Encourage barangay integration of the practices including disaster risk reduction and environmental management plans. Provide continuous training and technical support through LGU or partner agencies. Promote community participation in maintaining and expanding erosion prevention strategies.
Through these concerted actions, Barangay Lumbayo can effectively mitigate soil erosion, enhance agricultural productivity, and serve as a model community in implementing eco-friendly and science-based soil conservation practices that ensure the preservation of natural resources for future generations. Based on the results of the study, it is highly recommended to adopt the use of recycled porous concrete structures as a sustainable and long-term solution for soil prevention in Barangay Lumbayo. This technology has the potential to enhance soil stability, promote water infiltration, and minimize the adverse impacts of excessive rainfall on agricultural lands. To ensure its effective implementation, it is essential to strengthen the information, education, and communication campaign within the community. This should include practical demonstrations, structured training sessions, and the distribution of user-friendly materials that clearly present the benefits, applications, and maintenance of these recycled structures. Moreover, collaborative efforts among researchers, environmental experts, local government units, and community stakeholders are strongly encouraged to develop comprehensive guidelines and policies that support and institutionalize the use of sustainable materials in erosion control programs.